Hey there guys, I'm going to be going back to Shinryu for a preview video, but this time we're going to be using only units available on Global. My previous kills on this boss have used future units, which is not the best for a preview. Also, if you saw my failure video, for example, I uploaded as kind of a joke, you know that I've been having some problems with Roulette landing on Shinryu and destroying the team. So I'm going to be doing a strategy shift, and we're going to be using Reflection this time to prevent that from happening, and I'll explain more about that in a moment. But you'll notice we're using a healer friend instead of a DPS friend. We're going to use C card for passive provoking and evasion, tanking the single target physical hits. Other than that, you'll notice his stats are really terrible. Mine's not enhanced, he's not stat potted. His defense, spirit, and hit points are terrible. He's going to have to guard for a lot of turns to even survive, but he should still get the job done. Fina is going to be our support unit. She's going to be healing, buffing, mana regen, all the good Fina things. But one important thing is she's on Carbuncle with Reflect learns. This allows her to dual cast Reflect, and the second one will bounce off the unit and land on Shinryu. Now if Shinryu has Reflect and Roulette happens to land on him, it'll reflect off of him, and that'll prevent the enrage that you saw kill my team previously. Other than that, you need 100% water resist on units you want to survive the ambush. Now we need Fina, our breaker, and our magic tank to all survive that ambush so we can get them to get turn 1 handled. So we've got that going for us. Now other than that, she's going to have a little bit of earth resist for the physical attack. You don't need 100% earth resist. We're going to be using a buff with C cards, so 30% earth is fine. But your main healer does need 100 water resist. Now your magic tank, which is for us is going to be Charlotte, she's going to be having 130 fire and lightning resist and 100% ice, water, and earth resist. That covers all the magical attacks that she'll be covering. Now you can use buffs for this, but if you're using a buff on your magic tank, that's one more thing to keep track of. It gets dispelled pretty often in this fight when she gets petrified. So you really don't want to have to rely on buffs for your magic tank. I really recommend you go for 100% just with gear on your magic tank. Auron's going to be both a breaker and a chainer. So he's got dual wield for chaining, and breaking. He's also got some decent hit points, defense, and spirit. And he's got 100% water resist. And again, that's going to allow him to survive that ambush because he needs to break on turn 1. Bart, on the other hand, has no water resist. He's going to die in the ambush. We'll get him back up and he'll be fine after that. But he's just got some survival, hit points, defense, and spirit, because the boss does use all 3 attacks that are fixed, and it bypasses cover. So you need defense, spirit, and hit points in everyone. And he's got some Dragon Killer. He's going to be the solo DPS. Shinryu is relatively squishy, so 1 DPS can totally do this fine with the Chainer. And we're grabbing an Ares friend. She's honestly only coming to heal the team when Fina is busy with re-raise. Or, I'm not re-raise, Reflection. So this Ares, she had some earth resist, so we're giving her a big thumbs up. We're going to grab her. Let's do it. So here comes the ambush. Now, pay attention to Bart's and like C card, for example, and look how much damage they take. If you're not wearing water resist, this attack will destroy you. That's like, what, 200,000 damage? It's crazy. It's crazy. But our key units survive. So we're going to use Fina to get them back alive, and we're going to use Fina to AoE re-raise on turn 1. Because C card could potentially die on turn 1, and if he does, you need him to be re-raised and keep tanking. So we're going to break with Auron, and we're going to cover it with Charlotte. Now there's going to be a fixed hybrid attack that comes right now. Oh, it almost killed C card, but he survived. Now if C card would have died there, a re-raise would have brought him back to keep tanking all those claw attacks. Those claws deal a ton of damage, and we need someone to tank them with either evasion or just really high tank stats if you're not using evasion. Alright, now we're going to have C card buff Earth Resist. We're going to have Fina just start filling Limit Gauge for the team. Charlotte will fill Limit Gauge, because this turn is kind of like a free turn. We're going to start powering up Bart's. Auron will just chain for crystals. And there's no point in healing, honestly. So really, there's just we'll discard. Because you'll notice this turn is a totally free turn, and there's no damage taken. It's all single target physical, and AoE magic that we're covering, or AoE earth physical that we're immune to. So this is a 0 damage turn, you don't gotta bother healing. Now turn 3 is going to be a gravity attack. Also, it's going to be a single target petrify. Now this petrify is going to dispel the unit, imperil them, and then petrify them. There is nothing you can do to prevent this petrify. It's going to land even if you're using like a ribbon and focus buffs and all that. Shinryu does not care. You will be petrified. So, we're going to go ahead with Fina and just fill limit gauge again. We're going to break with Arin. We're going to... Oh, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to wait. Because there's no damage on this turn other than the gravity. He does not attack you. There's no point in healing here or tanking or anything. Here's the gravity. Here's the petrify. It petrified our Bartz. That dispelled Bartz as well. It lost all his buffs. But of course, Bartz's power-ups can't be dispelled. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use Eris to heal the petrify. And we're going to heal the team. Alright, now we're going to mitigate with Charlotte. We're going to use Fina to stat buff and fill limit gauge. We're going to refresh Earth Resist with C card. Bartz is not quite powered up yet, so we're going to keep powering up with him. Arin will just chain. Actually, he's dual wielding, so we don't have to dual cast that. Alright, turn 4 is another free turn. It's going to be just a bunch of elemental damage and single target physical. There's no damage in this turn, so it's totally free. Okay, this turn, on the other hand, is going to be pretty painful. So, does Eris actually have Dispel? She does. Let's go ahead and dispel the boss with Eris. Let's fill Arin's limit gauge real quick. Break again with Arin. And let's have Bartz start powering up for a chain later. We're going to guard C card so he lives. And Charlotte will just fill limit gauge as well. So this turn is going to be an AoE fixed attack that deals magic damage. People with low spirit will take a lot of damage. Oh, Arin took way too much damage. I gotta get fixed his spirit. Okay, well that sucks for Arin. I guess we're not chaining this next turn. That really sucks. Alright, yeah. That really sucks. Okay, let's get Arin back up. And let's cure that Petrify. Alright, let's have Fina rebuff people and heal over time. We'll guard C card here. I guess we'll chain. We'll use Bartz to unlock that. And we're going to reapply mitigation with Charlotte. Alright, so my orange spirit was too low for that attack. It's good to know. I'll keep that in mind for later. And here's another hybrid attack. Okay, no big deal. Alright, so now we're going to start doing some real damage next turn. Alright, so this is going to be this is another free turn. We're going to take 0 damage here. So now we're going to use Fina to apply Reflect twice to C card. So the boss now has Reflect. So if we push a threshold here, which I think we will, if the boss gets rouletted, we don't mind. So Bartz is going to Brave Blade. Just go ahead and chain. Okay, we actually pushed... No, 1 threshold, just 1. Okay, so the boss is going to roulette here. Let's have Eris go ahead and do that, and a heal. We'll do Earth Resist, and we'll start filling limit gauge again with Charlotte. Alright, so the boss is going to do his attacks. This is a 0 damage turn. At the end of the turn, he's going to roulette. Now, no matter who it lands on, they're going to die. Re-raise will not help if it dispels you as well. And it also might land on him and bounce back. Let's see what happens. Okay, he killed Charlotte. Rude, but that's okay. Alright, so this is the turn that the boss does the gravity attack. So let's see. Does he still have Reflect? He does. He still has Reflect. So we're going to go ahead and... let's use Eris to get him back up. Actually, yeah, let's use Eris to get Charlotte back up. And let's... I think this is mitigation. It looks like mitigation. Alright, we're not going to bother with Auron. Actually, Auron, you're gonna chain this. And Bart, you're going to chain this. Let's go ahead and chain on the boss. Now we're pushing the second threshold here. This is kind of risky. I'm pushing it on a non-safe turn. Because he has Reflect, and we're using 2 healers, I think we'll probably be okay. Fingers crossed here. Now let's have Fina double cast Shining Cheer to fill some limit gauges. Mostly Charlotte's limit gauge. Alright, so here's the Gravity, here's the Petrify, and here's the Roulette, because we pushed the threshold. And no matter who it lands on, it should be okay. It landed on himself. There you go. If we didn't have Reflect on the boss, that would have enraged him, and he'd be real mad right now. But because it landed on him, we're fine. So, we do have Bart petrified, and Fina is dead. So we use our second healer to fix that. So let's go ahead and get Fina back alive. Yeah, the death bounced off of Shinryu and hit Fina, is what happened there. And let's go ahead and cure Bart Petrify with Eris. And this is a free turn again. This is a 0 damage turn because we're covering it all. So we're going to Magical Mitigate, and we're going to Earth Resist, or we're going to Magical Cover. We're going to go ahead and break with Auron, and Bart's, we'll just chain. Actually, I should have dispelled with Bart first, but oh well. So the next threshold is at 55%. Okay, so this is, remember, like I mentioned, this is a 0 damage turn, so we're okay here. Okay, now we're going into turn 10. This is one of those high damage turns. This is the turn where Auron got killed last time. The best way to do this, we have to heal. And I want to AoE re-raise too, so let's go ahead and use Eris. Did she actually level her limit burst? Please tell me she did. Good enough. 27, that's fine. So that's going to re-raise us and heal the team. Does the boss have Reflect still? He does not. We might not actually push a threshold. Let's find out. Threshold is at 55%. No threshold, so the boss does not need Reflect. So we're going to go ahead and mana regen and stat buff with Fina. We're going to guard Sieg, and we're going to limit pill with Charlotte. Okay, this is going to be that spirit attack. Might kill Auron. Oh, Auron survived this time. Good for you. Okay. We lost Charlotte. Well, we didn't lose her. We got petrified. Let's do that, and let's mitigate for Charlotte. We're definitely pushing a threshold this turn. How's the boss's breaks? 2 turns, we're good on breaks. So let's go ahead and let's chain. Yeah, we're definitely pushing a threshold. Oh, we did. So this is a threshold, so we're going to guard Sieg. You know, Sieg has re-raise. Actually, there's going to be 2. No, it's okay. Sieg has re-raise. Because he has re-raise, we're going to... No, Charlotte has mitigation. We're going to guard Sieg. We're going to guard Sieg. Because Charlotte got petrified, that dispelled her. We have to put her cover back up. And she has no buffs right now. But she does have mitigation from Ares. I think that's 30% mitigation. So she should be fine. Fina, you're actually going to give her a good stat buff. And let's do a Shiny Cheer to top her off a little bit and throw her Limit Gauge. So this is going to be a double hybrid turn because the boss is below 50. There's one. It's going to happen again. Oh, Auron, your stats are so bad. I'll fix Auron's stats if we fail this fight. He definitely needs more spirit and defense. But we're okay. We survived the double turn. Oh, I forgot about that. We got a roulette coming. Okay, who's going to land on? Oh, I didn't reflect Shinryu. I forgot to reflect him. Whoops. Oh, we're real lucky it didn't land on him. Real lucky. Unfortunately, we lost Fina again with Roulette. This is a 0 damage turn, so it's actually okay. How's Charlotte's cover looking? 3 turns? Yeah, this is a 0 damage turn, so we don't gotta really worry about anything. So we're just gonna buff. We're gonna Earth Resist. And I think we're gonna push another threshold here. We are, because we're going into the... Oh, we gotta break the boss. We're gonna use Auron's breaks. And we're gonna chain... Do I have Brave? I have Brave Blade already. This might push a double threshold. Brave Blade, but we're only this is only a single DPS. I think we'll be fine. Now we're good. We only push 1 threshold. Okay. So the boss currently does not have Reflect. If it lands on him, he's going to Enrage. But that means he'll Enrage on the Petrify turn, and we've got Fina's Limit Burst ready for AoE Re-Raise. We've got a backup plan if he lands on himself. Of course it did. Of course it did, because it always lands on Shinryu. You saw how he got all red? He's like, I'm real mad now. Okay, landed on him. Second time in the fight. 1 in 7 chance, more like 1 in 2 chance. Anyway, so he's going to Almagest. That's going to be that huge AoE is going to destroy this team. This team is so dead. But we have AoE Re-Raised. Boom. No problem. We're going to die. We don't care. I could actually push another threshold here. I could. Then he would do it. No, I'm not going to risk that. I'm not going to risk another threshold. No, we're just going to guard. We're just going to guard. We're going to go ahead and break with Auron here to refresh those breaks. We're going to guard. See, I don't know why we're guarding because these units are so dead. I mean, they might survive. But we have Re-Raise. It's fine. It's fine. We have Re-Raise. All right, there he is. There we go. He's real mad. He's real mad. But we're okay. We have Re-Raise. Yeah. In the fail video I uploaded, I didn't AoE Re-Raise. I should have right there. But we're okay. So, we lost Bart, so let's get him back up. And we got a Petrify on Auron, so let's go ahead and fix that. Alright. And this is a 0 damage turn, so this is a totally safe turn to recover. So let's go ahead and mitigate for everyone. We'll Stone Resist for everyone. The boss's breaks. He does have breaks still, and the boss is still enraged. He has that attack and magic buff when he rouletted himself. That can't be dispelled. So someone in my previous video said, "Why didn't you dispel the buff? Those buffs are new to dispel. You gotta just wait them out." Fina, I really want to get everyone's limit gauge back up, so let's go ahead and just double Shining Cheer with Fina. For this turn? Well, no, we actually want to get stat buffs up too. So let's get a stat buff and then a Shining Cheer. And Auron, you're just going to chain to get some crystals, to get some more limit gauge for everyone. We've still got 1 threshold to deal with at 20%. Alright, this is a 0 damage turn, no big deal. Alright, I'd like to get Ares' Limit Burst here, if possible. It's not going to happen, though. Alright, yeah, so the boss is good on breaks. This is the Almagest turn. So we're gonna guard the squishies, which is these two. Bart, you're gonna start powering up again because you did die. Ares, you're going to do this and heal the team. Fina, you're going to... Did I ever Limit Burst with Charlotte? I don't think I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We're good. Yeah, she should have 3 turns. Yeah, we did limit burst with Charlotte. Okay. So we're gonna fill limit gauge twice with her. And we're just gonna fill limit gauge a little bit more with her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. So because the top 2 units are both Guardian, they should live here. Yeah, barely. Ooh, Barch. Barch lost his good buffs. He took a lot of damage too, but we're okay. Okay, Petrify on Charlotte. We can fix that. Let's bring Eris to cure the Petrify and heal everyone. Eris was actually a good friend for this fight. I'm pleased. We don't want to push this last threshold on this turn either, so we're going to power up Barth one more time. We're going to go ahead and break the boss. We're going to dispel the boss's Mighty Guard before we break him. And re-raise on Auron, because Auron might die here. Yeah, let's dispel the boss. Let's re-break him. Let's guard Sieg, because this is going to be a double hybrid turn. And we're going to limit with Charlotte to reapply mitigation. I think she got dispelled. Yeah, she did, because she got petrified. Petrified dispels you. Alright, so this is going to be a double hybrid turn. Auron probably going to die, but he's got re-raise. Oh, he might live. Oh, he's good. He's good. We've got buffs up on him. Okay. Now we're going to push that threshold, that last threshold at 20%. Hopefully. It's possible actually we don't. Did the boss do Mighty Guard? He didn't. No Mighty Guard, we can push the threshold. Yeah, we can. I think... Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. How's the brakes? Oh, we're good on brakes. Alright, threshold, please. Push it. Come on. Oh, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. Let's go ahead and limit with Eris for the AoE re-raise, because we're going to push the threshold of the turn after, and it'll still be up. And actually, let's entrust over to Eris, so we can really have a limit burst going. And this is a 0 damage turn, so we're going to just refresh everything. I wish we had pushed that threshold. So short. So short. Alright, so we're actually going to be pushing it on kind of a dangerous turn. Ugh. Alright. How are the brakes looking? 2 turns? We're good. We're good. Alright, let's go ahead and push this. Alright, this is the gravity turn, but we do need to reflect in case it lands on Shinryu. We definitely don't want that. Alright, Eris. I'm not sure what you're doing here, so you're just going to do... I don't know what these spells do, but we're going to do them anyway. Let's guard you, and let's reapply cover just in case. Okay. So Bart is petrified, and so is Charlotte. And someone's going to get killed here. C card does not matter. Does not matter at all. He is totally expendable. Totally. So we're going to cure those petrifies, and we're going to get Sieg back up. And oh, I just noticed Charlotte does not have a limit burst ready. Oh. It's fine. This is a 0 damage turn. We're totally fine. We're totally fine. How are brakes looking? 1 turn on brakes. We gotta fix that. And we're not chaining, so we'll just go ahead and power up Bart's again. We do need Earth Resist though. Sieg did not do Earth Resist, so we're gonna do that with Fina, and we're gonna do AoE re-raise with Fina because that also full heals the team, and obviously we kind of need it right now. There's no more roulette thresholds anymore, so at this point it's just a matter of finishing off the boss. There is a mission to kill the boss within 25 turns, so we are still on track, even only using 1 DPS. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and chain on the boss here. Now you'll notice Bart's is not fully powered up, so the damage is less than it should be. We're going to guard Sieg, because this is the the fixed attack turn. Charlotte still didn't get her limit burst. Come on, Charlotte, you're telling me here. But we do have Fina to fix that. Alright. Now we've got mitigation. We gave Auron re-raise, so if he dies, we don't really care. I don't know if Aeris has like a mana regen skill. I think she doesn't. I think this is a mana regen skill. We can fill Bart's back up. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Alright, so if Auron dies here, we don't care. He's got re-raise. He lived. That's perfect. Seacard was guarding. Remember, Seacard has terrible stats, but he's guarding, so it's no big deal. Alright, Petrify is coming on someone. Charlotte got petrified. So let's go ahead and cure Charlotte and heal the team with Aeris. Aeris is a great companion for this. I really like this Aeris. This is just working out great. Charlotte got petrified, which means she got dispelled. So we're gonna go ahead and trust over to Charlotte to pop that limb burst again for the mitigation. This is a double fixed turn. Let's see, but because Auron has re-raise still, if he dies, we don't really mind. So we'll just go ahead and chain. Okay. And, oh, that's fine. Totally fine. And there is no mission to kill the boss with anything, like, you know, kill with Esper, kill with magic. Nope, none of that. Just kill the boss. There is a mission to use green magic, which we haven't done yet. Let's go ahead and use green magic just for the sake of it. I'm sure somebody has green magic. Oh, we did use green magic. We used plenty of green magic with Seacard. Yeah, we're good. And go ahead and kill the boss with Brave Blade. Got him. 22 turns. There's also a mission. Oh, forgot about this. When the boss dies, he's going to Giga Flare. So anyone not immune to fire is going to take a lot of damage. But we're going to use Fina to cast a Farfarega and a heal. I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway. We'll just go ahead and Limit Burst and guard Charlotte. Because Charlotte's immune to fire, so it wouldn't matter. This is more like just like as a reference to Final Fantasy V. But you do need at least one person to survive this attack. But we're all going to survive it because we have fire resist up. Oh, maybe not. But as you see, re-raise does work. So yay. There we go. So there's also a mission to summon Ramu and Shiva that I didn't do for this example video because my JP gear does not have enough stats to properly resist equip everyone with those Espers. But we did the big mission of 25 turns, and we did green magic. So there's a preview using global only units. We only used one DPS. It used Reflect to bounce off the Roulette quite a few times, as you saw, and that saved us from those enrages. And he even did enrage once, and we still rode it out and survived it. So there's a, I guess, kind of cleaner Shinryu video, but it is using only global available units. I will see you guys for this one again when it comes to global.